Another source country, another island to reach. The government's asylum headache grows.
Maybe people are fleeing problems in Sri Lanka, or maybe people smugglers have decided that there is a market for them to move people out of Sri Lanka.
Hello everyone, it's the 12th of June today, a Tuesday. The Prime Minister is flying from Sydney to Canberra for meetings today. Tony Abbott is heading to Brisbane, where he has a carbon tax-related event planned later today. In fact, Brisbane becomes the centre of political gravity today as the PM and Treasurer Wayne Swan gather there for a working dinner tonight with guests at tomorrow's Economic Forum. This morning's Financial Review has the script for the forum, a leaked 14-page agenda which includes prompts for the 5 cabinet ministers attending, people they might like to seek out and questions they might like to raise. Both The Age and The Australian this morning have front-page stories on what the former calls a nightmare for border surveillance authorities. Their task made more complex because asylum seekers are now coming from Sri Lanka and targeting a new Australian landing point, the Cocos Islands.
Which is a tiny little Australian territory that's roughly about, slightly on the Sri Lankan side, but roughly about halfway between Australia and Sri Lanka. It's not a traditional target for the people smuggling network.
3 boats carrying 135 passengers have reached the islands in the last month, and there's evidence more have tried.
The Sri Lankan High Commissioner to Australia has told me that that his country stopped 113 people departing Sri Lanka, presumably bound for Cocos Island.
And Sydney's Daily Telegraph this morning says the government's claim on Saturday that an asylum boat was intercepted near the Cocos Islands underplayed a 2-hour rescue of 32 asylum seekers. There's a new news poll this morning. Both Labor's and the Coalition's primary votes have fallen slightly on their levels of 2 weeks ago to 31% and 44% respectively. Two-party preferred unchanged 46-54 to the Coalition. Prime Minister Gillard's small lead as preferred PM has strengthened a little. Julia Gillard was the sole guest on last night's ABC Q&A program.
You know, every day as Prime Minister is a critical and important day. That's not about me thinking about my leadership. That's me thinking about the future of the country. You can't waste a day in this job.
The Age says she was calm but feisty and came through relatively unscathed. The Sydney Morning Herald highlights her handling a gay marriage question by citing her own relationship with Tim Matheson as proof loving couples could live together without a marriage certificate. The 25 questions covered other issues too, including carbon pricing, Craig Thomson, and of course leadership and Kevin Rudd.
I characterised it originally as putting 2 stakes in his heart so he would never rise again.
That's why you get paid for being a colourful commentator, and I get, paid for being Prime Minister.
I get paid for telling the truth as well.
Well, with a less colourful turn of phrase.
The case of 36-year-old imprisoned Australian lawyer Melinda Taylor is also widely covered this morning. An official in Tripoli now saying she will be held in detention for 45 days.
She's there trying to talk to the son of Gaddafi on the basis that she's part of the International Criminal Court, and the local militia don't like this, and this is the battle that's going on.
This morning, Foreign Affairs Minister Bob Carr has released a statement saying he is very concerned at reports that Melinda Taylor and her colleagues have been moved to an unidentified prison. Health Minister Tanya Plibersek has told The Australian she is talking with the Greens about a public dental plan. The paper speculates almost 1.5 million Australians would get publicly funded dentistry under the proposal. Those are the main political stories to begin this Tuesday. Hope it's a good day for you. See you later.